What's good with it? It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again at that motherfucking heat. Y'all already know what time it is. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and all that shit to the back of her motherfucking neck. Holding it down, locking it down, submerging it down that motherfucking game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping high status, you will get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game. Damn right, you're going to get that. If you got any questions or comments, get at me in my Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. That's RELSFARGO12@gmail.com. And remember to drop a donation. It's very important to do that. Let's keep these videos going. Let's go. Patreon is on its way. If you want to join me in my social media site, get at me in my DMs. And I know who you are, so we can avoid these trolls. Motherfuckers do be coming along playing games. And remember, if you got any questions or concerns, if you need help with whatever, finances, relationship advice, social advice, let's get it, man. If you want to hear the stories that I've got that I can help further along you and your path to success, to get to success and to reach it, get at me in the Gmails just as well. Now let's get to it. Man, y'all peeped that video, man. That's crazy, man. And good looking out to the subscriber for sending me this video, man. Shouts out to the loyal subscriber for this one, man. This is crazy, man. Who said that they won't choose up on an OG? Those young chicks love us, man. You gotta give it to us, man. It's the name of the game. We're men too. You may be young men, we may be mature older men, and some of us may be senior citizen older men. You know, we are all men, and that's one thing you guys must understand. You know, and I know you guys saying like, "Damn, that's fucked up. That's his son's girl, or that's his son's ex-girl, or whatever." I'm gonna get to it and break it down, and then you'll probably get a better idea of what's really going on. And I'm with you guys. That's his son's ex-girlfriend. She clearly state that, right? But we're going to get to it. I know that some of you men will not agree with the father bagging his son's chick, but you must understand and you must remember that they are adults. They are all adults. That's for one. We're going to get that out the way. If it's not his son's mother, his son's wife, or at the least of it all, a long-term girlfriend, then she's fair game. Must understand that. I've noticed, now bear with me, I've noticed that she stated that she would rather leave her boyfriend to be with his father. However, if she was a long-term girlfriend, then I believe her and his pops been fucking. Flat out. Or they had some kind of chemistry there that could have led up to them having sex. That was there. And we're going to get straight to it. Now, if it is that type of situation, what would you do? Waiting on, you can hit me back. You can hit me on the Gmails. You can hit me on YouTube, how y'all been hitting me, and let me know what would you do. Now, this video right here should show you that no matter what, women always chase behind the support system. Mister, what would you do? It's naturally in them to want to be supported. It's naturally in them to want to be led. It's naturally in them to want to be the one that's sitting by the side, soaking up their game, receiving some advice about herself and about life from someone that's mature enough and then been through a lot of things. It's naturally in them to want that. My daughter could want it. Your daughter could want it. Hell, all the rest of these women out here, they're daughters, right? And they want it. That's just how it goes. That's the name of the game. You must understand that. Now let's get to it. If I was a betting man, I would gamble on knowing that the father is either helping his son with support and she sees it, or he's quietly supporting his son's bitch on the side. That happens too. Because the son just probably lose, he in and out of jobs. He's not stable enough. He's all in the camera, when she's doing, pictures, she's driving, He's fun going. He's a fun going guy. And that's okay at the beginning. That's cool. Right then and there. But then the reality will set in. Facts of life will set in. That she's not going anywhere. That she's not being supported. She's not being taken care of. She's not being monitored like she would want to if she was with his father or a guy of that stature, that age or whatever, an older guy. Let's put it like that. It just so happened his father was there. But it's some kind of chemistry. I don't know. I'm on the outside just like you guys looking in. I'm journalizing or journalisting, whatever the word is, for the video. I'm bringing in you guys fresh off the press or hot. And you watching it as soon as I drop this shit. So I'm clueless just like you. But my experiences will allow me to know that deep down inside, I really know that the chemistry was there. What he can do for her. How he can take her to the top. How she can ride along the side of him and knowing that she are in good hands. Is what got her thrilled. It's what got her chasing that. And that's what a lot of these young girls chase behind. That's why they fall in behind a lot of older men. It's not because, oh, it's his money. He can provide. He can take care of her. He's going to trick on her. No. It's the daddy treatment. It's being led. Let's get straight to it. Get right back into it. Now, once again, if it is happening like that, he's supporting his son's bitch, that's some sneaky ass shit. But it's his son's fault for not vetting her out before taking her serious. He's grown. He got to take accountability for himself. Then again, on the other hand, a lot of young chicks are liking older men these days. This could be the case here. Me personally, that's what I'm seeing and dealing with. I swear to you fellas, besides my ex-girlfriend that I had coming out of prison, all the rest of the women that I either met or slept with was and is way younger than me. And that's me, KC. Oh yeah, that's real shit, bro. I'm talking about between the ages of 20 and 30 years old, bro. No lie. I'm getting it in like that with them. Stable. I got vehicles. I got income. I got investments. I'm watching money turn over. I don't spend frivolously on stupid shit like I did when I was younger. I'd rather see that dollar grow. And that's maturity. And a lot of young women attach themselves to maturity. And that's what it is. Now, this is for the young fellas that watches me. Right now, at your age, you will not have a high body count until you get the experience under your belt. Remember that. Don't listen to all this bullshit and all these rappers and all that other shit. Man, listen. They got status. That's why they getting the women up under their belts. They got status, fame, and money. That's what gets it. An older guy been through a lot of shit. So he develops himself to have the fame of himself and his peers. Not the world, like the rappers, but himself and his peers and his community, the status from himself, his peers, his children, his family, or whatever. And the finances from saving, going through it, ups and downs, losing it and getting it back, learning at the end of the day that savings is what counts. And spending frivolously, it just don't count. And a lot of older guys have that in them. And that what attaches the women. Just like I said before, you must get it. And that's what it is. No more, no less. Stability is what they chase after. And they definitely will get that shit from an older guy, a more sane older guy. You got your crazy ones too. We ain't talking about them, but we'll get to them. Yes, there are a lot of youngsters that's smashing the shit out of these hoes, you know, just as well. However, those are the bad boy types, or they're stable at a certain degree. Yeah. I'm aiming this at the average young man that's finishing up school, still at home with parents, or struggling to make ends meet on a basic job. Experience and self-awareness is what you need to get along in life with these women, to have them, you know, and that takes time, it takes wisdom. You got to grow into it. That's why older men, they grew into who they are, and that's why they getting them like that. That's how it go. You know, must understand that. Most of your older men have that. We are well experienced, and we are aware of ourselves. Well, you do have some older men that just can't, you know, or just don't want to get their shit together. However, we're not talking about them. You get the picture. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, this isn't nothing new. Younger women always been infatuated with older men because of the daddy treatment. This is the day. We ain't talking about no incest shit and so my daughter looked at me, or no, not none of that. We're not talking about that incest shit. This is what we're talking about here. Knowing that they're under the control of a well, stable leader. Her boyfriend probably could not, you know, lead her the right way. Remember, fellas, women of all ages love to be led. And it could be what you see there. It could be various other things, but I believe I'm touching the topics on most of them, if not all. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe. It's the motherfucking message. Holla.